Hello everybody, and I hope you all are having an amazing day. Today we're going to actually be diving into probably the most random collab of the year so far, but also one that's extremely intriguing to me. Jisoo of Blackpink and ex-One Direction member ZAYN coming together to do a collab. Like, what's the story behind this? Like, what the heck, you know? Like, so interesting. So, apparently they've come together to give us a song called Eyes Closed. And, honestly, I genuinely never really imagined Jisoo collaborating with anybody like Lisa and, like, Rose and Jennie have. You know, I kind of thought that she would maybe stay in her own lane and kind of do her own thing with acting and maybe give us some singles and some comebacks for solo stuff, you know, here and there. But regardless, like I said, I'm intrigued. I'm very curious to see how these two are going to really kind of work together and how this song's going to sound. But before we get started, guys, if you want to check out some exclusive content that I don't post over here on my YouTube channel, then of course the best place to do that is to go check out my Patreon over there. The most recent thing we started reacting to, or I guess really diving into, is Baemon House, which is of course Baby Monster's reality show that they've started within the last month or so. I think now we're pretty much into, and also I just have a plethora of also like I should say K-dramas and animes and other K-pop related stuff or whatnot. You know, you can check out all that stuff over there. So the link for my Patreon is in my description down below, so you can take that link directly to my Patreon and choose whatever tier is best for you. And join the growing community and come watch some fun exclusive content over there. But now, guys, let's go ahead and dive into this and see what these two have for us. So, without further ado, here we go. Okay, we're going through space.
Time is standing still and I don't wanna leave your lips.
Whoa. What is she in? She's like
tracing my body with your fingertips. I know what you're feeling and I know you wanna say it.
Oh damn, Zayn's vocal. Shit.
But we gotta be patient. 'Cause someone like me and someone like you really shouldn't work. Yeah, the history is proof. Damned if I don't, damned if I do. You know by now we've seen it all. Say, oh, we should fall in love with our eyes closed.
Oh,
better
wow.
if we keep it when we don't know the best we've been in, the names and the faces of who we were with. And oh, ain't nobody perfect, but it's all good.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, this is actually incredible. Why do these two work together so well? Like, holy crap, their vocals like really complement each other actually really well. I honestly haven't heard Zayn in a hot minute. Like, I don't think I've heard him since he first left One Direction and released an album or something like that to launch his solo career. So I forgot how good he fucking is. He is insanely talented. Of course, our girl Jisoo, my god, of course, I know how good she is, but, like, she is, like, on next level right now with the visuals, her vocals, and that guitar part that came in, like, right before the chorus, oh my god, that was, like, a moment, like, right there. That was insanely good. And I love this line right here. Better if we fall in love with our eyes closed. What a just really dope little line there to come out of that chorus with. Like, that is just awesome. I don't know why we're in space. Still not sure about that part. That I don't really understand. But damn, look at those nails. Sorry, I got distracted. But I mean, this is way better than I could have ever honestly imagined it being. Like, I was fully intrigued and I'm fully satisfied, honestly. And we still got more to go. So let's keep diving into this. This is actually so good. Like, what the heck? Let's go.
I got tunnel vision every second. Let you with me.
Oh, the production is sick.
I don't care what anybody says, just kiss me. 'Cause you
like that line. That's cool. Oh, I love this. Let's go. I kind of get it, I think, honestly. I actually kind of get it. If we go back through the lyrics here, the past can't hurt us if we don't look. Let's let go. So I think that what they're kind of going with in terms of this song actually is it's almost like the idea of almost kind of like almost accepting somebody or looking. I think what it is it's almost like the idea of looking past somebody's, I guess you could say, like downfalls or their troubled past, if you will, and almost like saying like, it's okay, I know that you've had a troubled past, I know that maybe you have your flaws in life and you've maybe made some mistakes in your life, but if we look past that and let that part of us go, we can fall in love, in a way, with our eyes closed. Basically saying, falling in love with our eyes closed by saying, looking past those faults, falling in love without worrying about the past and what that person was that you were before, or what that person is that you might still be. But the fact that they're like referring to the past, I think it's more so the idea of looking past somebody's flaws or mistakes they made in before, they met, and now it's like, let me kind of, work on the new you. Let's fall in love with the new version of you, or the new version that we can create of you, and basically, kind of help you start fresh in a way. And that's really cool, actually. This is actually a really dope song. I don't know who was in part of writing this. I don't know if ZAYN had writing stuff to do it. I don't know if Jisoo helped with writing it, or if it was neither one of them and somebody else wrote it for them. But this is actually a really dope song. The lyrics and the meaning behind it are so fucking cool. And like I said, I never imagined these two working together so well, and their voices are just working so perfectly. I mean, this is actually just an incredible song. I'm actually really, really enjoying it more than I thought I would. Oh, yes.
Someone like you really shouldn't work. Yeah, the history is proof. Damn if I don't. Damn if I do. By now we've seen it all. Say, oh, we should fall in love with our eyes closed. Better if we keep.
Oh, this is actually so good. See, now we're bringing in to the past of like who they've been with in the past, what mistakes they made with people in their past, and maybe people that hurt them and kind of led them down maybe a wrong path and had them choosing the wrong decisions. But then saying again, oh, ain't nobody perfect, but it's all good. Saying that, hey, we know, I could see you're not perfect. I could see that you probably were with some people that hurt you back then. Maybe you made some wrong choices with them, and that's okay, because now it's us and we're in the moment here, or we're in this moment now together where we're going to be able to fall in love and put that all in the past and work on the new you, the new person that I want to get to know, the new version of yourself. Oh, this is so good. Fuck heck.
With our eyes closed.
Wow. This was absolutely just incredible. I mean, I am truly blown away. I genuinely had no idea what I was going to think of this. And I was like, this sounds like the most random collaboration ever, and yet it might be one of my favorite collaborations of all the Blackpink members. Like, of course, obviously Rose and Bruno was absolutely legendary, and it led to, you know, them having like one of the biggest songs of the entire year. But, and of course, obviously Lisa doing a ton of collaborations for her album, Jennie obviously collaborating with people for her album and whatnot. They all have been iconic, but really for some reason this one just feels really special. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of like the meaning behind the song and the lyrics are just so well like worded and put together. I mean, I don't know if it's just, you know, the fact that it's such an unexpected collaboration turned brilliant, you know, or what it is. But I really resonate a bunch with this song. It's actually incredible. I don't have the right adjectives to use, but it's just incredible. And I love that, you know, I love seeing Jisoo really kind of almost like maybe go outside maybe what her comfort zone would be, because like I really don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like, you know, Jisoo very much was on a path of being, you know, focused on herself going forward as a soloist with her career in acting, with her doing any types of solo music and whatnot. So I feel like for her to do a collaboration like this almost feels like maybe something she would not really imagine doing, but her team was maybe like, hey, you know what? We got ZAYN here. He really wants to collaborate with you. He's a big fan of you. What do you say? And Jisoo's like, hey, you know what? I'm down for a challenge. Let's do this and let's see what happens. And I feel like we got just an absolute masterpiece out of it, and I absolutely love it. It's so good. I might be having this on repeat all weekend, honestly. This was absolutely amazing. Wow. Who would have thought, honestly? But anyways, guys, with that being said, if you all enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel by clicking down below. I'll go ahead and place my reaction playlist for Blackpink stuff over here, because that's where I have all the Blackpink stuff I react to, and solo stuff from all the members. And I'll go ahead and place my Rosaries reaction if you haven't already checked it out over here. As always, thank you all so much for watching, show support, and I'll see you all in the next video. Alright, guys, bye.